Hello, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Sorry. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome aboard. Sorry I'm a bit late. I have literally not I've not long finished my the other flight I was doing today. Not on stream, but just on myself. Jumped in the inibuilds A300. Did some cargo UPS with to Bogota from Bogota in Colombia to Dallas Fort Worth. So I literally only just landed like 10 minutes ago. I didn't even bother taxiing to the gate. I just landed, got myself clear because I was on VATSIM, disconnected, and then ended the flight and set everything up for tonight. So yeah, it's quite good to take the A300 out again, especially the 2024 version. It flew really nice. So hopefully we will be able to get into that a little bit later on in the next couple of weeks. But a different type of flight this evening. We are in Sri Lanka. We're at Colombo, and we're going to be doing some Sri Lankan A320 ops. We are currently on the ground in Colombo. Picked up this scenery the other day as I wanted to do this flight. Real life flight, but they don't do the A320, so I mean we can still count it as a real life flight, can't we? I mean it's not they haven't done it with the A320, they do it with the A330, but it's a flight over to Malé today, in the Maldives. I have put sim time back a tad. So we're about 20 to 4 in the evening. So yeah, we're going to head over to Malé, which is the Maldives. That's their main airport, and we get some cracking views. I have flown into this Maldives airport before, or did I fly over? No, I flew out of it not long ago actually. I did a 777 flight to Dubai in the Emirates, and that was I won't spoil it too much, but we will see the views when we get there. This is a double flight as well, so we will be returning to Colombo once we have landed. So I'm not going to talk too much. We're going to jump straight in very shortly. Obviously stuff is boarding. Only one on the ground here in Colombo, but to be fair, it's obviously gone 1 in the morning near enough over there, so I'm not expecting a lot of people on this leg. But just in case you're not aware, guys, I have put a poll up on a post on my channel. If I could just grab that before we get into the video or get into the stream. It's not going to show it on the studio, isn't it? I need to go onto my channel. There we go. If I just stick it onto the screen. So obviously no one's voted. I've put it up about an hour ago. So today I'm going to let you lot decide where we fly tomorrow for our Friday stream. So we can do one option is Fenix A320, EasyJet's Luton to Prague. Haven't flown out of Luton for a while. So that's one option. The second option, I will decide the destination, but you will decide if you want to see it. It's going to be A321 Lufthansa ops out of Frankfurt on the VATSIM Frankfurt Friday event, which obviously I'll choose the destination within reason, and then either we can jump in the inibuilds A300 for another option, and the other option is Oakland to San Diego. So there's your options. Vote away, and the winner we will obviously do tomorrow night. So without further ado, guys, let's jump in to the plane. I have turned it on. I haven't done any of our navs yet, so I've only put the external power on. So we'll go and do the usual smoking signs, emergency lights, nav lights, ground service mode, crew supply, and we'll go ahead and turn on the APU now. Why not? We're almost fully boarded because it did start a little bit earlier. So we'll turn on the APU. So we'll head back down to FMC. I have got the McDo working now, so we're going to init request our flight for this evening. Just give that a second or so. So we are VCBI Colombo to VRMM Mali with an alternative. Our alternate airport is very good with the Asian airports. I just need to search this up. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I'm not going to try and announce that. That's yeah, that's a bit too much above me thing there. We're going to start off with a cost index of 5. Our call sign today is Sri Lankan, which is ALK 3046 for the flight today. We're going to do a cruise of 280. We'll go into our wind. We'll do our wind request, return, do our init request, and align our irises as per that. Lovely, looking good. Then we can go to our init B page, where our block fuel is 7.4, and then our zero fuel weight. I think we've got to wait for our EFB to finish here. So I'm going to load that an instant because we are boarding via GSX. So we can put in our zero fuel weight, which is 58.7 slash 29.2. So that's our zero fuel weight center of gravity. And in terms of our departure out of here today, guys, we are on runway 22. Where are we? Departure. It's runway 22. Only 2 runways here. No departures out here. I mean, we could take the. It's not giving us a departure, but the most logical one, as we've got to go that way, is the Lallard 1 Delta departure, which we'll add to the route with a telig transition when there's no transition. It just come up in the box. It's a Hoki. It's a Lallam. Hoki's there, so we want to actually just type it. Actually, we don't need telig. That'll put us off course, so that's fine. We'll just ignore that, but we'll take that departure anyway. And then going into our arrivals into Mali, we're going to be expecting runway 36 ILS Whiskey. We're going to take. So we will just quickly go into our Navigraph, just pin that one. Our star is the Hoki 1 Alpha. Flight time is only like an hour and 10 minutes, so that's going to be nice and easy to have a return flag. So we can take it via a Regad, which will take it nice and into the final approach. So ILS Whiskey, where are you? ILS Whiskey Regad. Yep, that works. So as we come out of Hoki, we'll take that right turn into the Maldives, and then obviously that's just the rest of the routing. So straight out from runway 22. So just a short taxi down, and we will be airborne from there. So that's our routing. We can insert that. Lovely job. Top altitude is to begin is 11,000 feet, so we'll bung that in our FCU. Apart from that, I think that's pretty much all the info that we will need to put in the box for now. So APU bleed can come on. We'll turn on the sim sounds. So as you can probably see as well, we have got a I've bought a new mic stand that I've never had before. I mean, watching some of the sims, you know, the streams back, you can really rarely hear me when we play the music and when the sounds are up. So I kind of purchased this, at least then the bike is pretty much straight in front of me and you'll still be able to hear me pretty much all the time. We've got a received message, but I'm going to presume that is the usual load sheet. Yeah, we'll just accept that. We'll accept that. We've got cabin announcements, or cabin sim announcements. So this one for Sri Lanka, but I haven't got any packs for Sri Lanka because there's none on Discord currently where I normally get all my packs, where people put things in. So it's obviously not a very popular airline for someone to make. I can request it, but are we going to fly these again shortly? I'm not so sure. Right, let me just make sure all this is working. Good. So we managed to actually find a Sri Lankan background. That's our charting. If we want to get sim brief onto there. Let's go and do our departures then, guys. We're going to go to obviously do runway 22. We'll sync our
correction. Air India 117 is on ILS 122 kilometer.
We have got a guy coming in. That's a bit rarity. Right. As I've had VATSIM on today, I'm just going to put these back through our speakers because that was quite loud. Apologies. So I should now be back through headphones, which is good. So yeah, let's go back onto this. We're going to go flaps 1. We're not going to force toga. Anti-ice will be off. Packs will be on. We're going to sync live weather. So it's 1011. We'll do that now. Should sync to OK. Lovely. So that's boarding complete. We'll calculate that. We'll send all that to the McDo. Make sure that's all in, which it is. Lovely. Cool. We should be good to go then, guys. Ready for our push and start. So we'll go ahead and turn on the fuel pumps. I'll go ahead and get rid of the external power. Right, so that's okay. So that's don't need to send that to MIDI because we've already done that. Just ignore the time on that because we obviously don't do because obviously we don't do that on here. Squawk 2000 is good. So we want to go and yeah, traffic to all. We want to go to auto. So we're sport mode Charlie. We'll turn on our weather radar, predictive wind shear, and just scroll, do our tilt a little bit. It's sort of there. looking at it, we actually haven't got any weather, so that's good. It is very unpredictable, sort of Sri Lanka, etc., because they get all their storms and stuff, don't they? I'm going to mute the sim just a sec, hang on. Let's have a look at this guy landing behind us. There he is. Looks alright. Don't know what the airline is. What's AIC? The Air India? Yeah, Air India. Nice. 777? Looks like it. Cool. That's not Air India, is it? AIC. That is Air India. Just looked a bit blurry. Right. Let's go ahead, flip our beacon lights to the on position. I'll do all its stuff on its own. Doors will shut on its own. Lovely. Jetway's getting away from ourselves. TCAS still saying standby. Why? Oh, it's because it's sort of... it's alright. It's because I haven't done it TARA yet. We'll do that when we push back. So yeah, what I was saying is Sri Lanka is a bit untrusting with the weather currently. It's always that area where they get random spawns,
we are ready for pushback.
storms appear. Right, let me just quickly turn that Q-tower down a little bit. It's a bit too loud. Right. Beacon light is on.
Departure checks complete.
I have got a GSX profile for this, so it should be okay. Let's go to flight controls, and then as soon as our engines are started, I can put the disc. We'll do the flaps down thing. Right, let's just announce what we're doing on our VCBI. Colombo traffic, Sri Lankan 3046 pushing back facing west from Alpha 9 on taxiway Papa. Colombo. Right, push back northwest. I think that's pretty much it.
Release parking brakes.
So we will go ahead and release the brakes.
Commencing push.
We'll go and start our block
All
time.
engines clear. Start at will.
Engine 2 or engine start, switch to start position. Go ahead, start number 2. Where are we there? That's a bit loud. Other guys not taxiing, you know. I hope it's already turned off. Or not. Anyway, engine number 2 spawning up. Lovely, sounds nice. Just wait for that to become available. So it's okay. Thought I was muted. Okay, engine 1 will start. Got a default cabin pack, but that's fine. We're just going to play the Sri Lanka one. About 4 minutes long, so hopefully we'll just won't rush back. another.
Take a few
We've got
moments
2 people
to
coming
take
in.
you through the safety procedures on board this flight. Make sure your baggage is safely stowed away in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you.
JAI, what are they? Jet
Please keep the
Airways,
aisles
they're
and
Indian.
exits clear. To fasten your seatbelt,
And IGO, it's
insert the metal
Indigo, isn't it?
fitting
So
on
yeah,
one strap,
got two
put a
arrivals
buckle
coming
on
in.
the other strap and tighten.
So we'll have
To
to
open your
Please
seatbelt,
set parking
use the upper
brakes.
tread
portion
carefully
You are advised to keep your seatbelt
for when we have to
fastened
get
and visible at all times throughout the flight. This
And
is
taxi to
your
the
life vest
airplane.
demonstration. For passengers in the economy cabin, the life vest is located
Right.
under your seat. For passengers in business class, please refer to your safety card.
Cool,
for the
that should
location
be
number.
all good and tickety-boo.
Take
Both
it out
engines
and
stable.
slip it over your head. Pass the strap
We're gonna
around
turn
your
off the
waist,
APU.
Insert the fitting into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. Do
Pack
not
1 and
inflate your
2
life vest
is
inside the
good.
aircraft, as this would impede your exit. As you leave
Lovely.
the aircraft,
Everything
inflate
looks
the
good.
life vest by pulling the red tabs
So we go ahead
downwards.
now,
Should
do
the vest
our
not inflate,
down
immediately blow
0.2.
the rubber tube.
For the
Children under 2 years, special life vests are
0.2.
Should there be a loss of
Pitch
cabin
trim.
pressure, your
That's
oxygen
set.
mask will automatically drop from the panel above your head. Pull on mask, cover your nose and mouth with it,
And then our
tighten
taxi
the
route,
elastic
guys,
band
we're going to be
of the mask
doing
around your
Papa
head. Remain seated and do not.
and Alpha. Holding point Alpha
In the
by Papa and
unlikely
Alpha.
event there is an emergency landing,
for runway
you will
22.
be advised to take
Pin is
brace
out.
position by your crew. The command will be heads down, stay down. Heads down,
Have a good
stay
trip.
down.
Plus, I don't know if you noticed, guys, I've had a little
Heads
play with the
down,
Volanta
stay
thing on
down.
top.
The emergency exits
A
are
little bit of
located
play with the
on
different
both
custom
sides of the
colours, so I
aircraft
think that quite
and
looks
are
kind of
indicated
standard
by
out,
the
doesn't it?
exit
Yellow and
signs.
black.
Your
Black
crew
and
will
white
now show
writing.
you the exits closest to you.
Right. We are
During
going to send our
evacuation, follow
parking
the
brake. We're
four-path
going to taxi
lighting to the nearest
lights to
exit.
the on position. Strobes will come on.
You're advised to remove
Wings will
any
come on.
high-heeled shoes before leaving the aircraft. For a much
Pause that for a
speedier
minute. Colombo traffic, Sri Lankan 3046 taxiing, holding point Alpha, runway 22 via Papa and Alpha, Colombo.
evacuation, do not take any personal belongings or hand luggage with you.
Right, let me just set up me taxi line. So we're level on
In
line
preparation
there.
for departure,
I like to
all
always get it
toilets
so
will
the
be locked until
speed
fasten seatbelt sign is switched
kind of
off
in line
after
with the line,
takeoff,
so like
and
that.
will be locked once
So
again
this is kind
when
of
the
in line
seatbelt
with
sign
this.
is switched on in preparation
That's
for
always my
landing.
kind of like
The use of all
what I like
radio
to get an
transmitting
aim for.
devices, including mobile phones and remote-controlled equipment, is prohibited on this
Don't have to worry about
aircraft
looking at
at any time.
Navigraph. It's just literally
All
one
other devices
taxi
should be
line
switched off
straight
until
down to
15
the
minutes
runway.
after takeoff, and once again switched off when the fasten seatbelt sign comes on for landing.
It's a bit hazy.
We wish to remind you that this is a non-smoking
Well, I'm on
flight.
spoilers.
Smoke detectors and alarms have been
And
installed
we'll
in all toilets.
do our flaps shortly once the cabin's stopped. We'll
As
hear
we
them
shall
go
be
out.
airborne shortly, please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened. Your seat is upright. Your tray tables and video screens are stowed.
As usual,
Footrest
guys, all the
retracted until the
description,
fasten seatbelt
all the
sign
links
is
are
switched
in the
off.
description below
Passengers
for
occupying window seats are required to open the window
all the links
blinds
today
in
for
preparation
scenery,
departure.
and obviously if you want to purchase
We
the
would like to remind
Fenix.
passengers that safety information is given on
This,
a card in your seat pocket.
This plane is about to come in and land. Don't
Please feel
might
free
be
to
able
draw
to
any
sneak out
concerns
before
to
the next one comes
immediate
in.
attention of your cabin crew. Thank you, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
There we go. It's the end of the cabin announcement. Cool, right. So you can get rid of that now. Flaps 1. Need to change my flaps view. I think I need to change my wing views. Anyway, flaps are set. Anyway, we'll give it takeoff config. No green. Lovely. Anyway, guys, don't forget to hit a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. And if you're new around here, please subscribe if it does help me out. Right. So that Indigo is on final, but I think we might be able to sneak out.
Traffic jet is 01 vacated runway 2 to left.
Right, we're going to help him out. We're going to get all our lights on now. So, takeoff lights, runway turn-offs, landing lights, all on. TA only. He's about 10 miles out, so we should be able to get out before him. Colombo traffic, Sri Lankan 3046, line up takeoff, runway 22. Right, get yourself on the rudders nice and early. Don't want to.
Colombo traffic runway 251, we are on the localizer for runway 22, currently 7 nautical miles from the runway. Colombo traffic.
Right, we all ready to go? Okay, disconnect the rudder pedal. He's 7 miles out, so we're okay on that aspect. Okay, right, let's get out of here. Sounds are going up. Chrono, flex 78 SRS auto thrust is blue. Neutral, 800 knots neutral. Okay, there's V1. And rotate. Lovely. Gear up. Combo traffic. Sri Lankan 3046, we're clear of 22, climbing through 2000. Okay, disarm our spoilers. Nice straight out departure. Out of Colombo. See if we can hear the get a nice junction noise. Flying. For some reason I can't hear. Why can't we hear the engines? Okay, flaps clean. Just too much cloud to see any good views. Hopefully it won't be like that when we approach Male. Fair, it's pretty much straight out departure, so I'm going to bung this up to our cruise, which is 280. Sands are going down a bit. Just gonna stick autopilot on. We'll only control. Can't really hand flight for all that long. I'm really not sure why we're not getting any sort of sounds from the wing. Could be in these settings, isn't it? No. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? When you go out, you normally, if I turn the red sounds right up, go out to the engine views. Tray table out. You hear it and then they disappear. I don't know if you have to. Here and there. Right, 10,000 feet, everybody, landing lights are going off. I'll turn the seatbelts off as it's a short flight, giving passengers a little chance to walk around. So yeah, 1 hour 10 is the flight time. QNH, standard pressure. Obviously looking at our thing. So we're at the top of the set. So it's pretty much just an ocean departure and ocean flight for tonight. Right, I'm going to stick some music on very shortly. Go. Sure. Trying to save a wing view as well. These are ones I downloaded, but I'm not sure why the sound isn't working. there. Control 3. Make our way down to this one. Here, this one. See if that works. It's alright, doesn't it? Should be able to hear some flap sounds from that. Cool. I'm going to change our crossed index up to about 35. This is a bit more speed. Because we were only going 280, so we got to 300. That should be okay. Climbing very, very slow as well. Only 28,000 feet anyway. So if you just joined us, we have just departed Colombo inbound to Mali in the Maldives. Sri Lankan A320. Check out the poll that I've made on the post earlier as well if you wish. I'm going to let you decide tomorrow's stream. So I think we've got Luton Prague as one option in the EasyJet A320. We've got VATSIM event Frankfurt Friday as the second option. We're doing Fenix A321 Lufthansa. But the plot twist on that one, if you decide that one, I'm picking the destination. There is no destination on that one, but Frankfurt Friday is an option. And the last one is cargo hauling, Oakland to San Diego FedEx, inibuilds A300. So yeah, vote what you want to see tomorrow. Obviously, if not, I'll just choose on what we're going to do. I want to try and get a few more polls on the channel, you know, to get you guys involved, to for you to pick a flight. Obviously, we are going to be back in the Airbus for a while now. We've done all our sort of PMDG stuff. Hopefully, by the time we get back to sort of PMDG, the new Boris audio works will be out, because he done a video late this morning or early this morning saying that's near release. So that's exciting, and they do say it sounds awesome. Sure if anyone's actually voted on it yet. Let's have a look. Might have a look at this. View my channel. Right, yeah. Oh, God, I can't reach my phone. 1 second. Okay. Right, I'm gonna take a picture of that poll, upload it to TikTok, and then get people to vote over there. Phone's frozen. There we go. Right, we're approaching our cruising altitude. See, what is the point of this view, especially if you can't see the passengers? But I think the only way I can see it, if I do that, there you go. And they just appear. Right, let's get back into this, what I was going to do. Just going to mute your mic, just so I don't get copyrighted. I'm trying to choose a song to put on this post. Right, let's go. I've got it. all sorted. Right, that's all posted. Go and follow my TikTok if you can, guys. It's all in the description below. Ocean, like I said. Right. I managed to get the landing rate monitor working as well, so we're going to test that today as well, see what we get. We're not going to do the recording until the last flight back because it's otherwise going to crash me and I can't do anything with it after that. So once we arrive back in Colombo, we'll do, yeah, we'll record that one. So yeah, we'll record the landing back to Colombo. Shouldn't be too much issues. We're an hour and 10 each way, pretty much. Tell a lie, it's actually only 12:30 in the morning over there. I thought it was like, what, later than that? Just as we arrive in Somali. They do quite a lot of flights, to be fair, for a small airport. They have a lot to Colombo. They do the 777 to Dubai, which is like 3 hours. $175 miles to the descent. I'm actually sure. I'm pretty sure you can fly to Mali from Heathrow. It'll all work. $777 for a single ticket to the Maldives. $10-hour flight. That's the only one. Get there at 5 to 9 in the morning. I miss New York, man. I wish I could go back. I would be tempted to go back, but the problem is I've literally done all the touristy stuff, so I'll probably only be going down there like to, you know, drink or whatever. Just I don't know. I really want to, but I feel like I should be going somewhere different. You just can't beat the cheap prices. Those like 500 quid, 300 quid maybe. Yeah. Wherever I go next year, not next year because I can't do next year. I've already got 2 holidays going next year. I can't afford America next year. But 2027, I want to fly business again to wherever I'm going. I literally just will save up the cash, buy one business ticket, and then premium economy on the way home or something like that. Just coming home with that bed and, you know, just that booth to yourself, you can't beat it. Yeah, I mean, back to New York, it's only $1,200 for one business ticket. I earn that and a little bit more a month at work, so that pretty much 1 month's wages for me if I was to save that, book it straight away. That's to New York. I'm so stuck on where to go. I don't know where to visit. I really want to do Barbados, but that would be just a holiday, not a fucking travel holiday. I'll be just sitting on the beach all day, drinking Caribbean beer. So, next year I'm going to have to kind of make a choice whether I want to do that, just because I want to do it, or go somewhere else. I don't do Heathrow flight to brief, or was it Gatwick? Did I see? Yeah, Heathrow do. So it's cheap. It's dearer. Well, I suppose it's longer. 1,300 to fly business class to Barbados. Priority check-in boarding, dedicated cabin crew, fast track crew security, access to a lounge, bliss. I would always fly BA. You can't go wrong with BA. Plus, we've got a load of Avios to use. It's a shame you can't book 2 years ahead. I currently have nearly 8,000 Avios. That was all from that New York trip. that stays, but the tier points that I get, collection year ends 31st of March. So I'm not quite sure how to use them. It's just a tier. So your progress to blonde, but I'm never gonna get all that up because I don't fly every time. Sorry for people that fly business, you know, for business every week, and they get it all expense paid. But I'm never gonna return. You know, I'm never gonna fly every time. I'm never gonna get tier points like most people do. At least you can build the avios up. They don't refresh, which is good. New Orleans has always been one as well. That I'd like to do. Louisiana. Seems like they don't fly there. Louisiana, baby. Even business, that's more expensive there. $1,500 to fly business to MSY. Not sure. I am stuck. I will be determined to do one way at least. Bored of this playlist now. Say, because next year I'm going to Portugal for 2 weeks. I'm not going to be able to afford USA as well. LA is just too far and expensive. Although I've been to New York, so it can't be much more expensive. But nothing really interests me in LA unless we're gonna go and play some GTA over there. Go and visit some of the GTA locations. What is LAX price anyway? It's about $620. $1,500 to fly business to LA. That's the same as bloody Mississippi or New Orleans. That'd be too much. I mean, economy's cheap enough, like $390, but that's hand baggage only. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be thinking that one through very, very quickly. We've got performance data to put in now for our arrival. Okay, well, we have no delay. So just under 87 miles now to our descent. QNH is 1011. Temperature 29 degrees. 270 at 4 knots for the wind. 138 is our V speed, and our barrow, or landing decision height, 220. So that goes into barrow. Lovely. So yeah, just about 80 miles now. $60 miles into our top ascent then. So looking good. Frozen. Squiggle Nibs, I'm good mate, how are you? Have you changed your name? Because I think a lot of people have. I can't remember who you are. I'm so sorry, I'm not being rude. You obviously remember me, but I can't remember who you are. You obviously changed your name. can't remember if you've been in the chat. I can't remember. Let's Google it. Good name though. Right, I'm going to start our descent now. I feel like we have some of the constraints in here are a bit buggered up, which is fine. We will start going down. Cool. Yeah, I got you, man. No worries. Yeah, I'm good. I've been good though. How are you? I'm with you now. You certainly test my memory anyway. I'm so shit with remembering shit. So people keep changing their names. It's like, I don't know who's coming. Apparently it's not letting us descend. Right. I don't know why that's beeping at me. We are descending. Where are we off to? We are going to Malé, which is Maldives. Tiny island in the Maldives, but that's their main airport, so we're gonna get some good views because they are really good. How far are we from Quebec? Maybe would have helped if I changed the altitude, hence why it went descending. Yeah, I've flown out of it. I hadn't streamed it. I flew out of it. Hang on, when did I fly? Because I did I do a I want to say I did a TikTok arrival of it. No, I didn't. But yeah, I flew the 777 Emirates out of it the other week. Or it might have been last month out of it to go to Dubai. Mate, the departure was even better. So hopefully, yeah. Weather looks fine at the minute. What is it? There's no clouds or anything. A few scat clouds at 18,000, but that's about it. Broken at 2,800. So, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, 777's decent. but unfortunately, I've already flown them on the channel like last couple of weeks, so we're back in Airbus for a bit. But when we do get back in there, I've got a nice few routes planned. Hopefully the new sound pack will be out by then. Some guys making Boris, Audio Works. Alright, I've got the seatbelt signs back on. Go direct to Kabik. I mean, so 52 miles to go for that. Have you flown lately? The chance of girlfriend at work. Oh god, it's one of them, is it? Fly nice 747. Yeah, man. I can't wait for the PMDG to release theirs. The only thing I found with 2024 is it's not like 2020 where they eventually made, well, they updated the default, didn't they, to sort of a better standard. I had a look at the one on 2024 that doesn't really work very well. It looks awful. So I kind of can't wait until PMDG release their ones because they're still working on it. Is that X-plane? I'm presuming Felis. Yeah, X-plane. Looks decent. Yeah, it kind of looks quite nice. Yeah, it looks decent. It does actually quite look, yeah. don't think there's any passenger variants out anymore in the world, is there? I think only like a few cargo operators use the 747 nowadays. Lufthansa, I know, still fly it. I think, like Cargo Lux, etc. Transitional, 1,000 feet. Right. Right, music going off for a bit. Till we land, or do it for our trip back. Seeing much at the minute. Right, standard pressure, what do we say was QNH 1011? That's the same from Colombo, that's fine. Alright, 10,000 feet. Landing lights. Sun's starting to set as well. Gonna go medium brake, low brake even, sorry. Need to slow ourselves down a bit here. 230 is set. Extend the speed brake a bit. Vertical speed. There you go. Just see it in front of you. It's got the light blue water. Speed needs to be back to 220. No worries, man. I think we're just getting some good views now. Sunset. And there's the island. Just a friend. Right. I think we're going down a bit too quick now because I didn't realise we were. Airport's off our right hand side somewhere. Turn the volumes up a bit. I think that's the airport. Red flaps. Actually, hang on. Are we slow enough? Yeah, I think so. Flaps 1. No, we were a bit too quick. That's alright. To be fair, I've been doing quite well on the landings, to be fair, especially since I've kind of took them over and not letting the autopilot do it. Been practicing quite a lot as well. I just seem to kind of slam the Airbuses a bit, if you get me. But hopefully not. Right, I'm going to hit localizer. I ain't quite there yet, but just look at that. How so nice. Not much view out of that one. Right, localizer's captured. Speed check. Flaps 2. Hear the Fenix flaps really good. Right, we don't need to be on vertical speed anymore. Oh, there goes the mixer. That's fine, come back. Right. Airport just out in front. So how realistic that blue sea is. Weird how the rest of the sea is not blue like that. It's just sort of odd little bits. Weird. Right, diamond's coming down. Approach mode. Speed back to 180. There's glide slope captured. Right, I'm going to go gear down. Maybe if I was to bake it sunny, it'd probably look better. There's a lot of cloud around. Right. Speed check. Flaps 3. Spoilers are armed. wave speeds are 137. We'll go back to that now. Mali traffic, Sri Lanka 3706 is 5 mile final, runway 36, fully established. Mali. Forgot about that. It's okay, no one's there, so we got away with it. Right, flaps full. What are the winds? No winds, there should be no issues then. Alright, here we go. I play. That approach is awesome.
500.
500, check. Bit of a crosswind, it's only 4 knots.
300.
Should be alright.
100 above. 200.
200.
Minimum
Continue.
100. 30. 40. Drive.
Flow. Goes down gently, reverse stowed. Bit floaty. Too bad, I don't think. Right, 70 knots, reverse stowed. Brakes off. One down. To Marley. Shit, I missed the exit. Oh well, we'll take that in. Don't know what the landing rate monitor gave us, I'll have a look in a minute. Hi, traffic Sri Lanka 3046, we are vacated, runway 36. Cool, right, don't need the rudders, just clear up, flaps can come off, stop the chrono. Landing lights, runway turn off, taxi lights. Cool. Right. Where do we want to go? Actually sure what parking spots are available here. First things first, APU can come on. We're not come from international terminal, so we will just take gates. Take gate 7. Well, there was someone on VATSIM with us. There he is. It's Lufthansa A320. Mali traffic south, Sri Lanka 3046. We are taxiing stand 7 via Charlie. Right, Take off land systems, take off flight directives, recycle them, reset you. Lovely. Have a look at the landing rate monitor in a minute. 1 hour 7 on the flight time, and SimBrief is saying 1 hour 10, so we are early, which is always a good sign. We have a long taxi. We have a long ass taxi. So, I mean, I was very dumb taxiing on the runway here, but it's not. It's not the runway. It is a taxi line, apparently. But where's the taxi? Yellow taxi lines. Weird. Feeling this airport's buggered a bit here. Can't see the stand names over there. Let's go into here. Okay, we're at stand 2 there. Okay, we're okay then. 5. Okay, he's not in stand 7, is he? Yeah, no worries, man. Cheers for dropping in as always. I'll see you soon. I'm probably going to do the flight back anyway, so yeah, I should be live for another hour or so. Don't know what the flight time is back. Right, 5 right. Six. Yeah, we're going to be in next to him. Or is he on 7? No, we're going to be next to him. Right, let's blind the marshallers. At least we'll have a short taxi to the runway if we're taking off 36. Okay, looks like we're in a straight line, which is good. I don't like how we taxi so quick though. Yeah, cheers for dropping by, mate. See you soon. Cool. Cut the engines. APU bleed on. Engine 2. Engine 1. Block time can come off. Beacon light off. Let's deboard. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Mali. Very good parking. I think we did go over by like 0.5 a bit, but in the end we got there. Very good parking, so GSX is happy with us. So yeah, we'll deboard and we'll start planning for our flight back to Colombo. So I'll do that now while we do it, while we're here. Get some tunes going while we deboard. So just quickly check. Block time 1 hour 22. 1 hour 38. So we were early on both counts. So very, very good. Okay, let's get rid of this company message. AOC menu. Receive messages. Arrival message. No. So this is a passenger bus by the look of it. Right, so let's go for our flight back. We're going to keep the same call sign. I don't ever see the point of changing it. So 3046. So we're going VRMM to VCBI. We are on A320. A320 IAE. 310 we'll do on the way back. Lovely. And we will generate that. So 1 hour 17 for the way back, so it's a bit more, a bit longer. That's fine. So we'll refile that on VATSIM. We will log out of VATSIM and we will reconnect, so it will see our new flight plan. Passengers deboarding now. So VRMM to VCBI. So it's telling us. Yes, it's going to be runway 18 for takeoff. Okay, so we've got to go back the other way for takeoff. That's fine. And then runway 22 for the arrivals. I think that's back on where we took off. So yeah, runway 22 still is the arrival. We'll take the Lalua 1 Alpha arrival. And then we'll take it in via Sumox. So Isla Zulu, runway 22. So we'll pin that. Lovely. Right, landing rate monitor was apparently minus 250, which was firm. So that's not too bad. So we'll see if we can improve on that on the way back. I think I did float a little bit too much, or too soon maybe. One of the two I did float just a little bit too much. So we'll see if we can improve that on the way back. So we fired everything back for our way back. So that's fine. I think we are. Are we seeing passengers even moving? Or? That's the jetway driver. Yeah, they are deboarding. Right. Anyway, we're gonna reload GSX anyway. Restart Kutal. And we'll start going back in and plug in our info back. So we'll init request our routing back. So VRMM back to VCBI, obviously with the same call sign, Sri Lanka 3046. Flight number goes in there. We'll start off with a cost index of 5, 310 for the way back. Won't need to do RRS because they're already loaded in. We'll just do our win request. Cool.
Mile traffic number 4, take Kilo, pushing back heading south.
Okay. So we're gonna go. Okay, it looks like this guy's gonna go 3.6. So I think we might as well just do that. I don't see the point of taxing all the way up to 18. So we'll change back to 3.6. So 3.6. We're gonna be on the Let's do that now then. So we're going to be on the... where are we? We're going to be on runway 36. We'll take the Atsoa 1 Alpha departure. So Atsoa 1 Alpha. Actually, that's not the one, is it? Which one is it? That one, Atsoa 1 Alpha. And we'll temporarily insert that. Add to route. So it's going to be a straight out departure, turn right, direct Atson. That's pretty much our routing for the way back. So VCBI, we're going to go obviously ILS Zulu, runway 22. We're going to be on the Valua 1 Alpha arrival. And the approach via is going to be Sumox. Lovely. We'll enter that in there. Right, so let's quickly... So we'll quickly deboard that. We'll import next flight. We're just going to go with GSX again. So we'll crest boarding. We'll import next flight. So VRMM to VCBI, mass and balance. We'll reset. So 125 on the way back. We're just going to load instantly. We'll load via the GSX. We'll send that to the McDo. So that will take that to the init page, which will already be filled in. 7.9 tons of fuel. 0 fuel at 55.9, 31.2 on the centre of gravity. Cool. Right. We'll set the chrono back there. Top altitude on the SID, 11,000 again. That's fine. It's that Lufthansa guy is pushing back behind us. There he is. So I'm going to turn off the APU for a minute as we are on APU bleed. We're on ground power. That'll save some of the fuel. We're going to start boarding now. We'll accept our load sheets. I'm going to have to go and grab a drink, guys, because my mouth is dry. I'm going to do our init request on that one. Don't want to board any crew. So all's that in there. Right, we are pretty much done with pre-flight. We'll stick that back to standby for now. And guys, I'm just going to go and grab a drink because my mouth is very, very dry. I'm struggling to talk a bit as well. So landing rate was good. Firm landing, which is good. So I will leave you with the music and I'll be right back very shortly. Not sure why our wheels are still spinning, but never mind. I will be back very, very shortly. Right, I am back, everybody. Cool. Right, I don't know if have we finished boarding or I don't know why. Seems to have just lost power to my. Oh, did I not have the GPU on? Right. Ah, because I haven't got the external power on, have I? I was just wondering why have I got no. Why has everything gone black? There we go. Cool. Hopefully I don't have to go through all that again.
Passengers boarding starting.
Passengers boarding has started. Can't be many more. So we only had 125. So. Oh, the Lufthansa guy is taking off from 18. Okay. Maybe we'll just cheekily not announce that we're taking off from there. Oh shit, we've got to do all this again. Because the GPU thing didn't start, so I had to I've got to do this all again now. $310 wins. Don't need to do, oh, we do have to do our IRSs again. Shit, okay. It's alright. Right, so VRMM 36. That one, insert, and then runway 22 Zulu, the lure one via Subox. Cool. Now, do I have to? Right, I'm just gonna go. I'll just send that to the McDo again, just for reference. Might as well turn the APU back on now anyway, as we're nearly there. 119. Start. Hang on, I thought we had 125. So why are we boarding 141? Oh. Won't affect our weights. Right, these took off. There's no one else in the vicinity, so we are going to be good. We'll just announce it. No one's going to say much. Got to wait another 3 minutes for the IRSs anyway. My own fault. Anyway, smash the lights up, guys, if you are enjoying the stream. If you are new here, if you would like to subscribe, that would really be appreciated. We're on our way back from Colombo. We've already done the first leg here to Mali, or Malay, I don't know which one, I don't know how they pronounce it, but we're going to be heading back to Colombo shortly, as we are we have finished boarding. APU bleed is available. We've just got to wait 2 minutes for the IRSs to align back up, although we are showing as a line, so I think that'll be okay. Okay, while we do that, then we'll just go to our performance page. Then we'll just do our takeoff. So runway 36, sync final load sheet, flaps 1, weather's now. Drink. QNH is now 1010. So we'll just change that. We'll calculate. We will send ultimate do, so 149, 149, 150. 1 down 0.1, centre the McDo, all in, lovely jubbly. We can't do the trim at the minute, we'll leave that there. Irises will be aligned in 1 minute. We'll grab the beacon light on ready to signal to the ground, we're ready to go. Okay, departure clearance is been requested.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ready for pushback.
Departure checks completed. Bypass been inserted.
Cool. Right, we're all good to go then.
Locking gear.
Mali traffic Sri Lankan 3046, pushing back safe, facing south, stands 7. Mali. Cool. Should have a GSX profile for this as well, so we'll be facing south. There we go.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes are released.
Commencing push.
Engine
All engines clear. Start at will.
side. Right, we're going to stop the music for a minute. Turn up our sounds. Head to the
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Alright, engine 2 start. Oh, listen to that. I have nowhere to put my drink. I have no desk space.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's going to be
please
on the
observe
floor.
the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft.
Sounds very nice.
Thank you.
You can hear it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs
Oh.
and crew instructions.
What time? Again.
Pocket contains important information about
Engine
exit
1 to start.
and the brace position, which you... There are 8 emergency... The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened,
Just over
adjusted
there.
and
Get
released
the window
as
out the
shown.
way.
It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails,
Cool.
masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, brakes are set. Lovely, both engines are stable. Just start, switch to normal. Turn on our TARA. Spoilers armed. Max auto brake.
And locking gear.
AP bleed off. Master off. Right, so it's just a short taxi then. That way, that way, that way.
Has been removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
My High traffic, Sri Lankan 3046, taxiing Honda Point Delta 7, runway 36 via Charlie. Harley. Right, we have to start just put some panel lighting up very short. I think we're going to be. Are we going to get a sunset? I don't know what the time is currently. No, it's still okay. Could change the time. So there, 5 o'clock. Get a bit of a sunset arrival. Time is sunset, sort of there. So yeah, 17:17 would be good. Cool, right. Release the parking brake. First left onto Charlie, although I'm still very, very confused. That looks like a runway rather than a taxiway. But never mind. Cool. Back to Colombo then, everybody. I'm going to delete the poll because no one's voted, so I'll just pick the flight for tomorrow. I feel like we might just do the Frankfurt one, and I'll just pick a destination. Frankfurt Fridays is always quite a nice one to do. Right, as we've left the ramp, taxi lights on. And I've missed the turning. So bear with me, I'm going to have to do a 360. Everything now then, runway turn-offs, strobe, take-off lights. That's one. I don't know why it's still playing music. Take off config, no blue. Right. High traffic, Sri Lankan 3046, line up takeoff, runway 36. Sounds are up. Right, who's ready to go back to Sri Lanka then? Let's do it. Chair's not moving, there we go. Right. We are ready to go. Oh. 0.1 down before I forget anything. Right. Throttles. Flex. Chrono. Okay, man flexed 70 SRS, also thrust to do. time once we get to that point. Spoilers disarmed. Thrust reduction is now. So hang on. So. Flaps retracts. Bunghole, cruise up to feet, 310, no ATC on. We'll go open climb. And we're going to go direct to our start, which is, I think it's Dobdu. Direct Dobdu. Right turn then. Runway turn offs off, nose light off. Here we go, en route back to Colombo. Nice. Yeah, the sun's starting to set now, which is good. Just look at that view. Maldives. Cracking little place. As you can see, there's the sunset. The sun's starting to set, which is nice. Should get a nice arrival back to Colombo as well. So, we're going to go autopilot 1 on now. As we're at, now we're pretty much out of a straight out departure now, as you see. So, all good. We're going to bump up our cost index again like we did before to 35. And once we hit past our top altitude, that'll put our speed up. It's doing that glitch again. You know when it's stop playing the music? It seems like it's playing the music again. You can hear it. Cool. Everything's looking stable. Approaching 10,000 feet. A little bit of lights on in here. Not looking too bad at the minute. A few shadows appearing. There is 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Wings will come off for a minute. We'll put them on as we approach Colombo. Stick that on the door. And there we go, as we make our way back to Colombo, back into the clouds that we saw when we came. And yeah, very, very good. We are going to stick music back on. Just to show you our routing back, guys. So we are took off from there. We did our direct, hence why we're not on our half yet. We're heading for Dobdo, and then it's Hoki, I believe. Yeah, that's just the departure star, which it's not actually in the flight plan, so that's good. So ignore that. It's going to be Dobdo, then Hoki to our arrival. We could probably get rid of T-Lig as well. We don't need that in our arrival. So it'll be Hoki to Lalum. Yeah, and then into for our circle round to into Colombo. There's a few other airports, but that's the main airport. That's the international airport. All of them are probably the other ones where they get the seaplanes, I think, to take you to your resort. Okay, standard pressure. Climbing above 15,000 feet. If we have it on that view, we'll catch the sunset better because it's going to be behind us. It's obviously on live weather as well, so it was obviously very cloudy this time of night when they were getting sunset. Going to be a nice one. Right, so I've put on a setting for landing lane monitor, which we use to actually show it on the screen, so it should pop up for our next landing. So these don't actually do. Sri Lankan don't actually do this route on an A320. I saw they do it with an A330. But we've done the A330 already, so I wanted to do it with this one. But there's also other airlines that do it into Colombo and Mali with the A320. Gulf Air apparently do it from Colombo, which is weird. It's not the Middle East, is it? So. But I was a bit gutted. I forgot to say this at the start of the stream. I'm a bit gutted that I wasn't able to do the Delta R1 from St. Paul, Minneapolis to Denver in that Delta A330. I had to miss that stream. I forgot I was doing something, so I set it for Wednesday. No, I set it for yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, I set it for yesterday, and realised I had something on. So that's my bad. I had to cancel it. We definitely will be visiting Denver though, in one of the Airbuses. So we will check that new Xcoder scenery out. Don't you worry about that. We definitely will be. Let's have a look now. Route wise. Flight radar. Denver. Departures. Do we want to arrive or depart? To be fair, they do that route in the A321 as well. Detroit. I know we did it with MSP, weren't we? Probably be the same. Minneapolis or Southwest. Frontier fly out of there. I've got Frontier liveries. Indianapolis. I've got an Indianapolis scenery. I'm not sure how much that is. I fly over here. Let's have a look. Change. Route. Denver. Let's do Indianapolis. Indy. To Denver. Even United even do it in the A320 as well. 2 hour 42. Right. I think we've just hit our top altitude. Almost, well, yeah, pretty much 30,000. Watch that sunset going down. Smash the likes, everybody, if you are enjoying the stream. For those just joined us, obviously we are heading back to Colombo from Male. Nice first landing into there. And we're chasing that sunset back to Colombo. Look at it. It's looking good. We are not It's nice to mix up a little bit though, isn't it, once in a while, guys, for the streams. Obviously, we always fly Europe and America. We did India a few weeks back, didn't we? In the did we do India in the end, or did we not? Did we do Indigo? Oh no, it was the Akasa Air, wasn't it? Akasa. Yeah, because we did that on 2020 in the Max when we had Eric Cartman as our we had Eric Cartman as our co-pilot in the Say Intentions. And I think that was the last flight we'd actually did, and then I actually just took the hit and bought 2024. Am I actually right in that, or am I a bit far out? So I got the PC back, didn't I? I got my new PC. Yeah, and then we started off with 2020. We did Heathrow to Zurich was the first flight we did back on the channel when we got our new PC. That was in the A320. And then we did LaGuardia, was that? Yeah, LaGuardia to Detroit. Spirit Ops, and then we did Bristol to Newcastle to Bristol. Although I don't think we did the flight back because that was before. That was when I had a faulty, dodgy Newcastle, wasn't it? And everything was just didn't render. Yeah, and then we did Southwest Denver to LAX on VATSIM, Max 8, towards still 2020. Yeah, Akasa Air, VOHS. It was Goa, wasn't it? I think it was. Where was it? Hyderabad, Rajiv Gandhi, yeah, to Goa and back. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one. Oh no, I tell you what. Well, that was the second last one we did, so I wasn't too far off. The last one we did before we get in 2024 was. We did Rome to Nice and back in the Atara A320. Yes, there we go. I'll just come on to the studio model. Yeah, so that was our last flight. And then as soon as I got the new build, we did. We got 2024. We did Barcelona to Frankfurt, and then. Oh, I had two there because. That was when I accidentally recorded the clip, ended the stream, and had to restart it. And then we did 51 minutes. What happened on that one? Intrigued to see what happened there. What happened there? Oh, I bloody crashed, didn't it? When it was still early on. So we don't really count that one. And then we did 777 from them. So we've done quite a lot of streaming actually lately. Yes, we did DL8 shops. We did East Mids to Leipzig. Toronto to Memphis. Paris to Stansted and back. Toronto to Rockford. Eva Air, yeah, then Sydney, Max 8. So yeah, Brisbane, Sydney, Brisbane and the Max 8 when we start doing the Max 8. The Brazil one, I really enjoyed that one as well. Check all these out if you haven't already. Some of these are quite good sceneries and stuff for 2024. And obviously we did Rio, that was Rio, Congonhas to Rio. Yeah, Max 8 goal, and then it was Southwest Albuquerque to LAX on Say Intentions, and then we did Iberia. We did Madrid to Heathrow on the A330, and then Dubai. We did Qatar, Kuwait on Say Intentions, A330, and then obviously today we're doing VCBI and VRMM. So really enjoyable. Quite liked it. At sunset, we are chasing it very well. Cool. Our descent is just past Lanham. It's 159 miles from there to there. Our descent is 177, so we'll be out there for our descent. Might stick our wing lights on now as we are getting into the sunset. Stick that on Volanta. Ooh, that sunset's going now. I think it's going to be dark by the time we get into Sri Lanka though. Cool. Everything's looking steady. 158 miles to our top descent. Cool. Nice pink sky. There's loads of big old everyone doing long hauls over India at the minute. A380s, everything. Forgot to turn the seatbelt sign off. Oops.
myself in line, but I don't need to kiss you. Hey, we can make it tonight, baby, that's just fine. Don't know what I'm doing, feel like I am going crazy. Keep it down. You look good, you know it. I can tell you're soaking up all of it now. Hey, hey, listen to what I say. Let's get to it and we won't call nobody. Yeah, we won't call nobody. Hey, hey, listen to what I say. Let's get to it and we won't call nobody. Yeah, we won't call nobody. Control me, and I need to find your loving, baby. Baby, you on my mind, and I'll give you my body. Don't know what I'm doing, feel like I am going crazy.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. 207 miles to go until we reach the airport. Descent is about 108 miles. Can't see that guy anymore who took off in front of us. That Lufthansa guy. Not even sure what his call sign was now. He's either crashed or his computer's crashed. Either one. He wouldn't have made it that far either. So yeah, he's logged off already. Weird. Hope everyone has enjoyed the stream tonight though. Very much appreciated all being here. Don't forget to hit a like on it if you have enjoyed it. About 10 minutes until we start our descent. You're my lucky star. Right, it's telling me to enter destination data, but we'll do that shortly. Still about 75 miles out, so we'll do that very, very soon. Right, let's have a look at the META then. So META is showing QNH at 1009. Temperatures at 26. 150 at 4 knots. So still a very light wind on the approach. 135 is our VREF. 230 on the Barrow. Or minimums are 230. Lovely. That is all that put in, so 61 miles to our top ascent. So it's going to be a nice arrival into here. Get some nice views. We kind of need to actually go down. We'll stick our things in ready. You won't go down yet. It's 1600 feet is our capture altitude. So Kadir is mandatory at 1600, so we will be coming in this way. Sumux is our like sort of transition. We'll then do our direct to Kadir, where we'd have to lose 900 feet. So that's that. $52 miles to go. $40 miles. Looks like quite a nice evening. 25 miles to go. Right, we're going to go down now. We're going to go open climb down. So we're starting our descent, everybody, into Colombo on our return leg. Seatbelt signs coming back on. See you well tonight, guys. I did I said, like I said at the start of the stream, if you didn't catch it, I did a 5-hour flight this afternoon. Took off at lunchtime, just after 1 o'clock at Bogota in Colombia, and did a FedEx A300 flight, inibuilds A300 to Dallas Fort Worth. So stream was scheduled for 7:15. I landed at about 7:30. I didn't even bother texting to the gate. I literally just got clear of the runway, ended the flight, restarted the computer because I was getting a bit laggy. I think after a while it just kind of do that, reset everything, and got on. Literally just loaded into this. So. But obviously I haven't sat at my desk for a 5-hour flight. I was around, in and around. I was on VATSIM. I wouldn't ever leave it if I was on VATSIM. So I was kind of watching TV, but that's why I was a bit later tonight. So I've done quite a lot of hours tonight, or today, on the old planes. couple more songs on, and then we'll stop the songs when we get to sort of final approach. Island's starting to come into view now anyway. Miles till we reach 1600, 69 until we reach the runway. Should be alright. Airport's just off our sort of 1 o'clock, I think. Right. Standard pressure load can come off then. 1009 on the QNH. Landing lights on. We are going to do our recording on this leg, and we'll have a quick look once we get there. Need to slow the speed down a little bit. We're a bit too quick. Seems a bit of a crosswind again. It's going to be that on either runway, so it's not like it's we can do much. Speed brake again. weren't even on the ground, Colombo. It seems pointless doing VATS in, but I think we will do because we're good pilots. We're good pilots. We need to be 4,000 at Mabel. That's our first constraint. We'll come out of open descent mode. We'll put it on nav mode. Stick it to 4,000. Getting belled for the
Cabin is now secure for landing.
cabin secure. Four, 5, 3. So we need to. Oh, okay, we're a bit low now. Anyway, that's probably why it's going a bit slow. There we go, just descending through the clouds now. City of Colombo to our right hand side. The city is actually further away than the airport. Airport is just off our right wing there. I think it's a bit too bumpy to see. There. Getting a bit of a wind now, although weather's still saying 4 knots. Profile's now coming down. Little green dot. Can't even do flaps 1 at the minute until Sumox. Can't do flaps 1 till 235 knots. Just about holding profile there. Okay, we're gonna stick low LS on. Okay, making our turn now towards our capture point. 1600 in onto the MCP. City of Colombo. Ah, neighbourhood towns. Don't know where we actually over of Fumandora. I don't dare pronounce them properly. I think I'm going to have to feet a minute. That should get us down okay. Just then a little bit of speed brake. Right, music's going off. Sounds up. Okay, flaps 1. Still with that music playing in the background. Okay, we can capture it now anyway. At least. Right, let's get our recording ready. Hit record. Minimise. Localize button. Load captured. Here's the runway. Turn on our runway turn-offs. Speed brake signs. Yeah, something do it. So kick too far. Spoilers are armed. Speed check, flaps 2. Music's still going. Colombo traffic, Sri Lankan 3046. We're a 5 mile final, runway 22 fully established. Colombo. Okay, we're gonna go gear down. Approach mode is set. Glide slope captured. Landing gear down, 3 green. Flaps 3, flaps 4. Right, sounds are going out for landing, guys. See what the landing rate monitor gives us. I'm going to go low water brake actually because it's not a very long runway. It's a very long runway, so we won't need to use it all. Zoom in on the naviggraph so we know where we're going. I think we know where we're going anyway. B gates. Right. I have control. Final time tonight. Like and subscribe to the channel for more. Let's land this baby into Colombo, runway 22. 600. Check. What's that? Oh, recording. Ooh, good job, I saw it in the top left. bit.
400.
400.
300.
Bit high. Pitch that nose down.
200.
3 white,
100
1
above.
red at the minute. It's not ideal.
200.
Get that centre line back.
Minimum.
Minimum.
100.
100.
30. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Nose down. Reverse is green. Decelling. 70 knots. Versus stone. Brake off. Gently roll towards the next exit. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Colombo. We'll stop the chrono. Colombo traffic, Sri Lanka 3046 vacated 22. Right. And lights off, runways off, start the APU. Then we want B gates, which is just through here actually. Okay, right, B, that'll be 11. We'll stop our recording. Hit the record button. Okay, I will. We'll have a look at that in a sec. Into here. Didn't pop up on the screen, did it? The old landing rate. So I'm not quite sure on that one. Right. Clean up here, flaps can come up. There's 12, so we're on the next one along. APU is available when needed.
Seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic.
Okay, into here. A bit too far. Turn, so okay, we'll get it back. Carking again, I think. We'll stop there. Although it's telling us to go further. Okay, we're going to stop there because we're on A320. So brake is set. We'll go up and start our APU, stop our block time, engine 2, engine 1 off, beacon light off, seatbelt signs off, and let's deboard. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Colombo. Really enjoyable flight, that one. Really enjoyed both of them arrivals. Not actually sure what I did on that second one. Yeah, it was a hard landing apparently, but I don't know why. I think there's a bit of a... Yeah, it's fine. We'll disconnect from that sim anyway. We'll just get rid of all the programs we don't need now, and we'll have a look at the recording. So we'll play. It'll do the crash as normal. Okay. Maybe we won't then. Okay, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. I can't do anything. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't check it then. Right. I guess that's going to end up with the stream then. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Obviously, don't forget to like the video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe if you are new around here. We will be live again tomorrow night. We're going to do the Frankfurt Friday. Haven't decided on airline yet. I'm going to have a look now, and I'm going to set the stream up now anyway. So once you see the video come up, we'll be ready to go. So yes, we're going to do Frankfurt Friday anyway. But guys, thank you so much, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace out. Have a nice weekend if you're doing anything nice. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a blessed weekend. We will be live Sunday night. Saturday, we'll have a day off. Friday, Sunday, Monday, whatever. But yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.